know you weren't really bad. Nobody bad could have made me that wagon. Remember that wagon, Daddy? It was bright green, and you painted my name on the side in big white letters. It was a wonderful Christmas, Daddy. I remember you and Mommy. You pulled me around the neighborhood. I remember. What happened to you, Daddy? Why did you change? Was it Mama? It must have been Mama. Because everything changed after that night. After the accident.
Oh.
Do you think Miss Ransom will be much longer?
Oh, let's give her just a few more minutes. I'll see.
Cried all night long the night Mommy died. Then you never cried again. The whiskey stopped you from crying, didn't it, Daddy? What really happened that night, Daddy? What happened? I saw you carry Mommy out. She was sick. Why did you tell me she died in that car wreck? Couldn't you have told me the truth? Couldn't you just have trusted me enough to love you?
Let's touch. Would you like to sit for a bit, hmm?
I'm fine. That's not true. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Oh, anyone would be, dear.
Not John Reed. He's the bravest person I've ever known.
Oh, Lizzie, bravery has nothing to do with the absence of fear. It's being able to do what you have to do and want to do, even though you are frightened.
John Reed has it worse off than me, because he worries about everybody else. Bet he's worried about me and Oni.
I'm sure he is, dear.
Mrs. Ryan.
Yes.
You've been so nice to me. I hate to ask you.
Oh, ask. I'll do anything I can.
Could you help me help John Reed? Oh, let's get out of here.
We have ample evidence, Your Honor, that if the defendant were released on bail, that he would not return for trial. So the state urges you in the strongest possible terms to deny bail.
While I admire your dedication to the pursuit of justice, Miss Douglas, there are extenuating circumstances in
Begging
this
your
case.
pardon, Your Honor, but the fact that the defendant is the son of the district attorney has no bearing on this case.
I feel certain the DA is cognizant of the rules of justice and of the consequences involved in his son's failure to appear for trial.
The DA is not the issue here, Your Honor. John Ryan's reliability is the issue here. And based on his pattern of behavior the last few months, the state feels very certain that there's a good chance that he will not return and take his son and flee.
That's not true. I wouldn't do that
Your
now.
lawyer will present her counter-argument shortly, Mr. Ryan, so if you'll just bear with us. I'll ask Miss Douglas if she can substantiate her argument.
Yes, Your Honor, if you will permit me to call a witness.
Well, who is this witness?
Detective Richard Hyde.
The arresting officer?
Yes, he is also married to the defendant's cousin.
Detective Hyde.
Consider yourself under oath.
Yes, sir.
Detective Hyde, when John Ryan first came to New York with his son, did he tell you that he had legal custody of Owen?
No, I assumed that.
That turned out to be a faulty assumption.
Yes.
How did you discover that?
Harlan Ransom reported Owen kidnapped.
Reported it to the police?
No, to a telephone hotline.
Were you present when Mr. Ryan received the information that the report had been filed?
Yeah, I was at the apartment.
And what was his reaction?
He was upset.
Upset enough to take his son and run away?
He considered that, but
Well, how do you know? What did he say?
He said that no one was going to take his son away from him, but he didn't go anywhere. He was upset.
I don't think so. Your Honor, he kidnapped the baby in Oregon. Then when it looked as if he'd been traced to New York, he decided to run away again.
Your Honor, objections.
Your Honor, the pattern is very clear. John Ryan's sole concern is for his son. Now, in most instances, this is an admirable quality. But in Mr. Ryan's case, this concern borders on obsession. His fear of losing his son is both irrational and irresponsible. Now, he kidnapped the baby from its mother in Oregon, deserting her. And then when it seemed as if there was going to be an unavoidable custody case in New York, he killed Harlan Ransom. If given the chance, he will take his son and flee again.
Counselor, any questions for Detective Hyde?
No, no questions, Your Honor.
Detective Hyde, you may leave. Counselor, you may state your case.
Your Honor, it's true that John Ryan and Lizzie Ransom took the baby to Oregon, but they did that because Harlan Ransom threatened to sell their son. He was going to sell his own grandson. And John did not abandon Lizzie. He came to New York because his father, Frank Ryan, had been shot and was near death. And he came here with Lizzie's consent. Now, I believe that John has reacted like any parent would who thought that somebody was going to sell their son to the highest bidder. And when Harlan Ransom put out this bulletin that Owen had been kidnapped, John reacted like any parent would. He followed his natural instincts. He took that baby and he ran as far away as he could. Only he stayed right here in New York City. And he tried to work out some sort of custody arrangement with Lizzie Ransom. Your Honor, John has given his word that if he's released in his father's custody, he will remain here in New York City. And finally, I would like to urge this court to take into consideration that John has no past criminal record, that his roots in this community are substantial, and that he will appear in court when and where so ordered. Thank you, Your Honor.